Hey, you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Let's have a chat. You and me. Unscripted, unedited. Okay, this is take 4, but let's just have a bit of a heart to heart real quick. When I see you, I see a trait that I've seen in myself. Quite something I've struggled with for a very long time. For some reason, it seems like one of your core beliefs is that you are a terrible person. You are the bad guy. And it just tears me up to say that because it's just not true. It's not true. Sure, maybe you've hurt someone in the past. Maybe you've hurt many people. I certainly have. I've used people, manipulated people. Yeah, I've been toxic. I've done some messed up stuff. I mean, we all have. And sure, maybe your stuff is messed up in ways that no one else is, but no, it's not. I mean, frankly, you made mistakes. People make mistakes all the time. Yeah, mistakes aren't what make you perfect, but they're what make you human, or something like that. I. I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't learn from your mistakes, but it's not a reason to beat yourself up. You don't deserve your hate. You are your greatest ally. And one thing I've had to tell someone before is you help nobody by hurting yourself. Okay, that's one thing I really got mixed up as a kid. I thought that selflessness meant self abuse. I thought there was virtue in things that made my life more difficult. I could. I always thought, even when I won an argument, that the other side must somehow be right, because how can I be right and someone else be wrong? That could never be the case, right? One of my core beliefs, and this has only changed in the past couple of years, is that I'm a bad person. And, well, even still, yeah, I'm not a good person. No one's a good person. I'm miles from perfect. Many, many miles. But I have been working on my relationship with myself. And when I see you, I see someone who's where I was about 4 or 5 years ago. And I'll tell you, I'm glad I'm here now and not back there. I have learned to love and care for myself. And it has helped me love and care for others. And some people may get ticked off if you stop beating yourself up. Let's be honest, part of it's as a defense mechanism, because if you beat yourself up, do it before someone else does. But I'll tell you, when you start being nicer to yourself, not only do you start feeling better, but it becomes a lot easier to care for other people. You wouldn't believe the amount of energy and time you're wasting thinking about yourself, hating yourself. Self-hate is yeah, well, it can be a bit similar to narcissism, just with negative self-image. Instead of being enthralled with your beauty, being enthralled with the horrendous monster that you see yourself as. And I still don't have that much energy. I'm still lethargic. But I have more than I started out with. I find when I take time to care for myself, and when I cut the people who don't like that out of my life, I can help people a lot better. I can care a lot more. I feel happier, more content. It's a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. I always will be. Even now, I'm far from where I want to be, but I'm making progress. And you can make progress too. You hate yourself, and frankly, it's not because you're a bad person. It's because you're sick. You're hurting. It's an actual problem. But you can learn to fight it. You can learn to take care of yourself. And you probably will need to reach out for help from time to time. Therapy is a great option. I've went to a few therapists, and one of them, I'm sure I was quite a handful for him, because I think what he wanted me to do the whole time is to acknowledge that, not me not being a bad person. He wanted me to acknowledge my emotions, and I just wasn't having any of it. And I know it can be hard to learn to care for others. To learn to care for yourself. When you're trying to take care of others and when you hate yourself. And it can be very hard to want to help yourself. So if you can't start taking care of yourself for yourself, then do it for everybody else. Because when you take care of yourself, when you treat yourself right, when you stop with the self-sabotage, when you stop tearing yourself down, it lifts us all up just a bit. You become stronger, and as a result, we all do. So, until you're ready to do it for yourself. Do it for all of us. It'll take time. It'll take a lot of time. One thing I'm still working on learning is how to take correction in stride. It's a wonderful skill to have that I don't quite have yet, but I'm getting there. To be able to be corrected without hurting my pride or hurting my self-image. Being able to be like, oh, okay, I made a mistake. Thank you for pointing that out. And not making it a, oh, I've lost. It's just a, oh, I've learned. Oh, there's so many amazing skills you'll learn. There's better things life has to offer that you'll find as you make your way out of the place you're in. You'll find some amazing things. And I'll do my best to stick around with you for the next leg of your journey. I can never guarantee I'll be anywhere forever, but I'll happily walk alongside you for the time being. Okay? So I'll make you a deal. You start taking care of yourself a bit more. Talking to yourself a bit better. Even instead of jokingly making self-deprecating jokes, make jokingly confident jokes, like instead of, yeah, I suck, like, oh yes, I'm a wonderful person, yes, absolutely, I'm the funniest person ever. That's usually my follow-up when I make a joke and no one laughs, is, yes, I am very funny. You'll find it helps. Even if you're saying it sarcastically, just saying nice things about yourself helps. It helps you learn to kind of think about yourself in a better way. You boost your self-esteem, and guess what? You deserve to have that. You're entitled to that. As a human, you're entitled to that. A sense of self-esteem, a sense of self-preservation, a sense of self-care. You're entitled to that. So you work on your self-image and how you treat yourself and how you talk about yourself. And I'll work on my self-care, which means waking up not like 5 minutes before I have to leave for work, but waking up early enough to do yoga, doing yoga, taking time to relax, avoid doom scrolling, things like that. So I'll work on that. You work on your self-image, and we can check in later. I'll keep you updated on my progress, and you keep me updated on yours. Okay? Life can be tough. We'll be alright. I'm here to help, and so are you, right? Okay, well, I'll talk to you again soon.